Congress shall now vote for approval of H.R. 8791, the Homeland Terrorism Preparedness Bill. Said bill requests emergency response funding up to and including, this section is classified, dollars to prepare for a national level terrorist attack and or attack from classified. Funding for first responder personnel and vehicles would be doubled if said attack leads to more than 80% of national population being affected by classified. This funding shall commence in conjunction with the first attack on classified, or the first large-scale outbreak of classified, dependent upon which comes first. Civilian and military units shall be trained in containment and combat of classified, including irradiated classified, with possibility of classified airborne, classified flesh-eating, classified, and or all of the above in such event as classified spewing, classified escape, are released or otherwise become uncontrollable. Air Force units may also be directed to combat said classified due to their enormous size and otherworldly strengths. Should event occur in urban areas, that's classified, far surpassing our darkest nightmares. Should casualties exceed classified, body disposal actions shall be halted and associated resources shall be reallocated to classified underground, classified protected birthing centers. A new Bill of Rights shall be drafted and approved by classified. Having now reviewed the bill, I ask you to please cast your votes.
Tell me, where should I begin? Should I tell them how it all started or how it's gonna end? What's important to say? There will be no flesh left alive if God didn't shorten the days. Tell me, where should I begin? Should I tell them how it all started or how it's gonna end? What's important to say? There will be no flesh left alive if God didn't shorten the days. Pray, I could hum you a lullaby that'll sing you to sleep. I could tell you real things that'll give you the creeps. Tales from the dark side, I'll be your narrator. Like you scared to walk by, you see an alligator standing on 2 feet. What I write ain't for the faint of heart. My pen is really a paintbrush from the future, it's state of the art. My conversation is constantly updating with such a cadence, it got them frustrated. They must hate them explaining what most don't speak. A dosage of dope speech. I'm talking about what most media outlets won't leak. Like what's the real reason for the war in Ukraine? We dealing with some high treason who will call you insane. Rest in peace to every fallen soldier. They hiding things in plain sight, calling it soft disclosure. Don't be fooled by a red herring like Ed Sheeran, or get caught blowing a gasket like the next Karen. Zero gravity, space is a giant vacuum. On Earth factions, they are worshiping the black cube. Solidified black goo, off-world AIs, creatures with snake eyes and bipedal canines. More ancient than a pagan doing a seance, not realizing that's thin ice that you skate on. So play on, play out. Who's involved in the cabal? The deep state wants war, so I fall to my knees and seek the face of the Lord. I live by faith, He tells me what to do. My enemies are nefarious, cantankerous with a subterfuge. I look at the man in the mirror and say it's up to you, even if that means putting myself in the most uncomfortable positions. I'm seeing zombies off in the distance, intricate like computer systems with polymorphic encryptions equipped with data. What happened? Your face is twitching faster like you got captured by your facial recognition pattern. Biometric entry, pyrotechniques of the century. Make sure my perception is extra sensory, full density with more intensity. Make sure I strike preemptively, strike like a centipede. That is quietly wiping your memory while you can never see what's being done behind the scenes is a magic show. It's unimaginable, action with action with dough. Reality is still stranger than fiction. Can you actually make a distinction? My acrobatic rapping give you a panic attack. That should be having you thinking, what? I'm dreaming of a higher placement. Stay fly like aviation. My spaceship escaping this ionizing radiation. pathogen, cross-reactive, nucleocapsid. Lyrically, I'm spewing gases, puking out acid. If there is something wrong, it will be revealed through your biology. Hematologist spotted through dark field microscopy. So what's the dichotomy between molecular pathology and exoplanetary holography? Antibiotics ain't enough to stop nanorobotics. They wanna transform your body to animatronics. They say Lex, dumb it down, I say smarten up. It ain't my fault your blade is dull, you ain't sharp enough. You ain't sharp enough. Tell me where should I begin? Should I tell them how it all started or how it's gonna end? What's important to say? There will be no flesh left alive if God didn't shorten the days. Tell me where should I begin? Should I tell them how it all started or how it's gonna end? What's important to say? There will be no flesh left alive if God didn't shorten the days. Pray.